Welcome to the Light Skin Bantu, and yeah, today's conversation is straight to the point. I don't give a fuck about colorism. Let's stop the pity party. Let's stop the I'm sorry for existing. Let's stop the I love your skin color. Why they mock you? Now, here's why I don't give a damn about colorism. You see them tweets on up there. It tells you everything you need to know about the situation. Literally saying they hate you. I'm not saying all dark skinned people feel this way, but I'm saying the colorist mob do. The colorist mob, they're a bunch of hypocrites. They're a bunch of idiots. They're a bunch of let me not just get into it, but they don't know how to tell the truth at all. Colorism is a one-way conversation that is made for light-skinned people to lose. It's an excuse to mock light-skinned people without repercussions. And it's not any discussion of any value to African people of African descent, whether mixed or non-mixed. It has no value or adds no value to us. Now, let me go ahead, because you can say most of this is online. Sure. Some of it is in real life. I've seen it also. But I'll be straight to the point and say this. That stop giving a fuck. Stop apologizing, because I could say I'm going to make a special video for self-hating light-skinned people. Because they're special. They're special. They'll be mocked. They'll be accused of stuff. Like I saw a tweet of a dark-skinned girl that said, dark-skinned people will be brought up by light-skinned people are red hoes so much. They called you red hoes. And shit, check the comment section. There were some light-skinned people defending light-skinned people. And there were some light-skinned people who were like, no, we love dark-skinned people. Oh my God. I'm like, she just called you light-skinned women a bunch of red hoes. I can't even imagine, man. It's as you have your confidence, has it fallen so low that someone can mock your phenotype? And you apologize for existing and tell them how much you love them. Has it gone to that point? Now, don't get me wrong. There are light-skinned people who are fighting back every day. But they're still the minority. And I want a majority to be fighting back, because it's about time you people stop being bitches, including myself. You have a mouthpiece like they do. You have fingers like they do. Speak up. Tweet back. Because you can't let the conversation be too one-sided and everybody get comfortable mocking you. Because I've said this, they've gotten too comfortable mocking light-skinned people. Too comfortable. And I'm not talking about dark-skinned people. I'm talking about the colorist mob. The people who seem to think that everything is wrong in the world because colorism. Everything is wrong because light-skinned people take dark-skinned people's roles. Dark-skinned people's roles. And it's like Hollywood, right? Because it's Hollywood they used to measure colorism most of the time. Aaron Thier, he takes the Green Lantern role, everybody screams out their minds like, oh my God, no, he's done evil. Other roles. But they don't talk about the roles where these people who were historically light-skinned, those roles were taken by dark-skinned people. And I never heard a pin from light-skinned people. That's because I'm sure when those roles were being done in the earlier years, because I think these movies were not recent movies, I'm sure a lot of light-skinned people felt these are people they can represent. Even the ones who knew history, right? But for dark-skinned people, it's like massa like light-skinned more. Is the competition. That was it. Colorism is so dishonest. I feel this is also a competition of let's get these light skins out of the way, let massa like me more. Because they presume massa likes us more. Which is not true, by the way. Why people don't like light skinned people more. Why white people hate light-skinned people as much as they hate you. But it seems to be that you're picking the wrong fight because you want to curry masses' favor. Like, what the fuck is going on with black people? Especially the colorist mob. What the hell is going on? And light-skinned men are bear the brunt of this issue. We are the least most problematic in terms of like mocking black women online of any shade. Least most problematic on that issue. But we're the ones that, oh my God, they're overhyped, they're ugly, they're this, they're that. I can never date a light-skinned man. Oh, he's feminine. Oh, you know that nonsense they chat about. And it's like, okay. Oh, dark-skinned men are more dangerous. That's why the police go after them. Well, that's not true. Police go after light-skinned men too. Mark Duggan in the UK was killed by police. He is light-skinned. What gives you the idea that being light-skinned makes life better for you? It doesn't. But they seem to think so. And that's why I said stop the pity party. It's their problem, not yours. Stop making someone else's insecurities your problem. Stop creating a pity party for them every 5 seconds trying to make them happy. You can't make them happy. They're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with themselves. And this is not to say that I'm asking people not happy with themselves. There's some that know that they're attractive, they're good looking, they're productive members of society, and they don't even bring up colorism because it's not a thing. The only way colorism can be an honest conversation is if it goes both ways. It can't go one way. But at the end of the day, you know, you're light-skinned, you're privileged. I don't see what privileges I've gotten from being light-skinned. None. So, if anything, the dark-skinned people enjoy privilege of being within the black community at least. Light-skinned people don't get privilege in the black community. Light-skinned people definitely don't get privilege in the white side too. If we're being honest, but that's a conversation that nobody wants to have. Like I said, I'm going to make a special video for self-hating light-skinned people who, you know, they can step on their head and, you know, they'll apologize for their miserable existence. I think it's going to that point because when I see some of them, you know, go hard, even when they're being mocked, and even going as far as saying they also hate their fellow light-skinned people who stand up for themselves. It's like, oh, man. You want to belong so bad. Even when they hate your phenotype, you want to belong so bad. But anyway, tell me what you think. I can subscribe. It's just, I swear to just rant about this stuff because I'm just seeing a lot of stuff online. I'm like, yeah. Fuck the concept of colorism, and I will continue to make videos on these issues because until people have an honest conversation as to why they should stop why they treat light-skinned people that way and why they should stop treating light-skinned people that way. An honest conversation has to be had.